What's going on YouTube? It's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Hefeluxx insoles. Today's video is sponsored by Rose Gold and Black. So they're an Australian-based jewelry and accessory company, and the products that they sell are very versatile and very wearable. In fact, today I'm actually wearing the Snowflake Obsidian Stone bracelet, and Rose Gold and Black are actually having their New Year sale right now, which gives viewers 20% off the entire store, along with free worldwide shipping if you guys use the link down below. In addition, for my viewers only, you'll be able to get an additional 10% off your entire order if you use the code HOLIDAY19 at checkout. So be sure to hit that link down below. A lot of their stuff is flying off the shelves, so don't hesitate, show them some love and tell them I sent you. So jumping back to the focus of today's video, we're talking about insoles. So both of these insoles were sent to me by Hefeluxx, and they're available for order at hefeluxx.com. So what makes these insoles different or special than your standard insoles that you can find at your local Champs or Foot Locker? Well, essentially this is a way you can add the feeling of boost to any sneaker you have in your collection. The reason for this is because these insoles are created using eTPU, which is the same raw material that Adidas Boost is made out of. So this is a look at the insoles packaging. We have this Hefeluxx branding on the front, and then it says designed for all-day comfort, Hefeluxx's recently developed blend of plush energy return capsules. And then on the back, we have the Hefeluxx wordmark as well. In the package, they also gave me this little cloud, which can be added to an end of a keychain. And this is also constructed in those eTPU pellets. So it's basically like having a boost cloud on the end of your keychain. So jumping back to the insoles, these come with an original comfort version, which I believe retails for $23 US, and they also come in a deluxe version, which includes 30% more cushioning than the standard version, and these guys retail for $32 US in comparison. So for either insole, you can see the eTPU visible on the sides of the insole as well as the bottom. To my untrained eye, this really looks like Boost. And on the middle of the forefoot, we have these holes that are cut out, which according to the website adds ventilation to the insoles. Another thing I want to point out is these come in this one-size-fit-all fashion, but there are these guidelines on the back. Depending on what size you are, you can trim this down so that it fits your specific size. On the top of the insole, you'll also see that it's lined in this neon green nylon textile, which is supposed to prevent odor buildup, and it also lets your foot slide in and out of this shoe much easier as opposed to if it was just the raw material. It might be a little bit more sticky and tougher to slide your foot into the sneaker. So between this original version and the deluxe version, really the only key difference is the thickness of the insole, and you're going to be much more elevated, and there's going to be a ton more cushioning on the deluxe version. This might be an issue though if you already wear your shoes true to size or if your shoes are already pretty snug out of the box. So because this deluxe version is so high off the ground, just imagine putting this into the shoe. It's going to elevate your foot that much higher off the base of the sneaker. So when I tried using this insole, it made my shoes very, very snug. So I find that the deluxe version is much more suited for boots, for example, or for sneakers that you find fit a half size bigger. For the original version though, I didn't feel that was an issue, and while it is thicker than most of your standard insoles, it wasn't that big of a difference that replacing it with this version made the shoes unbearably snug. So overall, while I feel like the deluxe version definitely had a lot more cushioning to it, you really had that cloud-like feel. In comparison, the original version was much more versatile. I could throw it in pretty much any sneaker and it would work. Whereas for the deluxe version, it only worked for the shoes that I felt were a little bit bigger and I could afford to lose half the size of space. So $1,000,000 question, how do these actually feel on feet? And honestly, I'm not being paid for this review. I gotta say, these Hefeluxx insoles are actually very, very comfortable. If you guys have been following my channel for quite some time, when I speak about the cushioning on a shoe, more times than not, I mention that it's just okay cushioning and it's not going to be anything groundbreaking or anything really special, but I feel like throwing in a pair of these insoles really does the trick, and it gives you that soft, squishy feeling that shoes with Boost have on a sneaker that typically wouldn't have that same level of cushioning. So for example, Air Jordan 1 is a classic example. It's a shoe that's loved by most, and while it's a beautiful looking sneaker, it's definitely not the most comfortable sneaker on the market. So I threw in this original version in my Jordan 1s, and they really made a ton of difference from a comfort standpoint. So not only did I try these on the Air Jordan 1s, but I also threw these into any sneaker I could think of, my Off-White Dunks, Air Force 1s, and even Adidas sneakers that don't incorporate Boost cushioning in their shoes. I don't normally use insoles, so I honestly can't tell you whether $32 or $23 are reasonable, are they expensive, or are they affordable. But just know that I'm telling the truth when I say these definitely add a ton of comfort to your existing shoes. Last but not least, from a durability standpoint, so if this is actually anywhere close to what Boost is like, then I suspect these will be pretty durable in the long run. It's not just your standard open cell foam, for example, and I've used this for about a week or two, and so far at least it feels just as good as the first time I tried them on. So for those of you guys interested, I will add a link down below to Hefeluxx's website, and I'm curious to know your candid thoughts about these Hefeluxx insoles, especially if you have tried them on. Let me know down below what your thoughts are. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esco8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. Before I end this video, just want to give one final thank you over to Hefeluxx for sending me over these insoles, and a final shout out goes out to the sponsor for today's video, Rose Gold and Black. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.